Morning. I I haven't even gotten out of bed. I woke up with the most overwhelming telepathy from the man that hit me a couple nights ago. The guy that was in jail. Overwhelming. I honestly, I'm actually kind of shocked because I've never spoken to that guy telepathically. When he was in this house, I didn't even speak to him telepathically. In fact, I feel like this house was not good for him. He was not supposed to be here in this house. I just, he had been telling me over the last couple months that he was here, that it was just so challenging for him to be here. And honestly, I hated seeing him in pain. I hated knowing that he was in pain. I'm so fucking sad right now. He kept telling me that, this place is just not a good home for him because the frequencies here are too much. And that's what he was talking about. He was like, every time I'm in this house, it's like the frequencies, it's too much. And I'm like, I know, this house is no joke. It's like a battlefield. This house, I don't know how to describe it, but what this house is, it's like as above, so below. When there's a war going on up there, this is like the micro war. This is the microcosm to the macrocosm. This house represents like a battlefield. It represents war, and it's like a prison. And that's actually what we all three talked about the other day. We were like, this house is a prison. Like, it locks souls in here. And it was like, it's just, it doesn't feel like that anymore. It doesn't feel like it anymore. I've been in my visuals and my visualizations, I've been like unlocking the windows, unlocking the doors so that people can leave because it was sealed up. It had been sealed. One of my exes came over and spiritually cleansed this house, and he had sealed the doors when he was here, so that nothing bad could get in, or so we thought. But anyway, he didn't. I don't think he understood what he was doing. But unfortunately, my ex was very much not in the light when he did that, and he kind of energetically, when he would come here, he would cloak the door. He would seal the doors of the house. And I realize now what that is, what it represented. It represented me staying here, me staying put, because he wanted me here. He wanted to keep me here trapped. He didn't want me to be able to leave because, well, the man wanted me all to himself and to be able to have healing whenever he needed, on demand at any time. And so the guy that assaulted me a couple nights ago, he was telepathically talking to me this morning, and it was so overwhelming. Like, he's just so aware, and he knows. And he knows. He's just like, he's so sorry. And he's like, I need to leave. I need to be gone from both of you. It was so crazy. He was basically emotionally and energetically giving me over to his son. He was like, I know Jenna's going to take care of you. I know she's going to love you. She just risked everything. She just risked jail time. She risked her body. She risked everything, mind, body, and soul, just to defend herself and make sure that you were taken care of. Did you see that flash of light? Did you see that flash? That's what he that's what he was saying this morning. I could hear him telepathically talking to his son and me and saying, I know Jenna's going to love you and she's going to protect you and take care of you. And he's not confident that anybody else in this world will. I mean, it's kind of sad, but a dad who lives on the streets like that is going to get his son caught up. And he doesn't want his son caught up, so he let him go energetically. I felt it. I felt it. I felt him letting his son be with me. And it was so beautiful. I'm still crying. I know it's happening. I know it's real. I very much feel it. And this is the same man that assaulted me 2 nights ago and told me that I was a dark witch and I was like the most evil, heinous thing in the world. And he came to me this morning telepathically, letting him go, saying, if there's any woman on the planet that I know would protect my kid, it'd probably be the woman who would defend herself in a physical altercation with a random man. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. He was telling me he doesn't trust any of the women that he's with. Like, he doesn't trust even the lady that he was having over here. He doesn't even trust her. He was like, she's a high priestess, but she's not that high. And he was just letting him go. And I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. He's beautiful. That guy that hit me wasn't his fault. He was possessed. I'm telling you, I fucking know, guys. I know. I know, okay? I see this shit for real, for real. I know what it is, okay? I know what it is. That poor soul, you know? He didn't mean to. I know he didn't. I know he didn't. I know he didn't. I know he didn't mean to lay hands on a woman. I know that. I know that. I know that. I know that. Anyway, I don't hate him, and I don't want you guys to hate him either. This place is a fucking labyrinth. This place is it's a maze. It's a trap. This house, I don't know. This house is not what people think. It's something fucking weird, dude. I don't know. But he was telling me, he's like, it's the whole neighborhood. It's about 2 blocks that way. You can't even escape whatever this is until 2 blocks that way. It's like a grid. It's like a, I don't know. He was telling me, he's like, when he gets anxious like that and he gets like really, really, because he can hear frequencies in this house, and he's like, it's driving me insane. Literally, I'm going insane. And he told me this. And he was like, I walk 2 blocks that way, and I don't even get out of it until 2 blocks. It's this whole fucking neighborhood. I don't know what the hell is here. I don't know what it is. But it's something. And I told him, yeah, one time I got really, really high, and I felt like I bumped into something in the forest right behind us. When I got high one day, I heard telepathically that I had bumped into something like back there. The government knows about it. The government is fucking probably doing it. Trapping a lot of these like earth angels or some shit. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is, but I feel like this planet is a goddamn prison planet. And this house represents the same shit. And I don't hate that man, and I would never hate him. And I love him, actually. I love him. And I know that people get possessed in this fucking house. I've been here 8 months. I know what this house is. It's a portal or something. I don't know, but there's something here. And both of those full grown-ass men told me that they have both been dealing with some sort of dark energy, some sort of dark agency or something, like a dark agent while they were here, like battling these dark things like demonic possession and casting shit out in this house. And sadly, his dad just can't stay here. He's not spiritually where he needs to be able to stay in this house. It's too high vibrational, or it's too, I don't know what the word is. Maybe, I don't think high vibrational. It's too chaotic. But I do feel like this house is blessed. And I have been blessing it, especially at the yard. I've been blessing this house. I've been keeping it clean. I've been praying over it, doing a lot of like, you know, salt in the windows, protecting this house spiritually, psychically. And I've been doing my best, you know. I'm one girl in a house that isn't her own and isn't just hers, you know. There's like any given time, like 5 roommates that we could have, up to 5. Although it's bumfuck Iowa in the middle of fall and it's about to be winter. Nobody's really renting here anymore. Nobody wants to drive to Iowa in the middle of the fucking winter, I guess. Nobody's here, really. In fact, the only person here is me and my twin flame, I think. I think my real twin flame. I think he's my real soulmate, I think. We're the only ones that have made it in this house so far. You remember the Hunger Games in the movie when Katniss goes, you know, we could win. We could win. We're the only 2 left. We could make it. When the Capitol announced that there could be 2 winners in the Hunger Games, they were like, if you're from the same district, and there's 2 of you, you could both win. That's what I feel like. I feel like he's the only one in this house because he's the only one that can fucking make it. I think the man that I'm in love with. I think he's the only one in this house right now, for a reason. Maybe he's strong enough to make it. So anyway, I woke up with this overwhelming telepathy from his dad, apologizing for hitting me and letting him go, and saying, because he's not allowed back here. The court ordered he's never allowed back in this house. So now he's somewhere else renting another place, I think. And yeah, he came to me telepathically. And he was like, you can take care of my son. You can make sure my son's safe. No one else can. I love him. I love that guy. I actually really do. I love him. I love both of them very much. They're both beautiful. One just got carried away with whatever is in this house. It triggered his demons. I don't know exactly what it is. To be honest, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's in this house. I really don't know. And I don't know what the fuck is in that forest behind me, dude. The whole fucking forest. It's nothing but forest. So I don't know. But there's something going on around here. I don't even care to really stay and figure it out too much. I mean, I guess, whatever. This house tried to chew me up and spit me out, and I just became a fucking savage. I became a beast. I'm a fucking beast, dude. This house tried it. This house fucking tried it, though. Fuck. This house tried it. This will always be that place that you know, you just like will remember for the rest of your life because it fucking changed your life so much. You ever have that? You just know. You'll look back and you're like, God, I know that was it. I know that was the thing that changed my life. I've met so many amazing people in this house. I don't know how to describe what it is. It almost feels like my soul has always been in this house. Like, does that make sense? I feel like I've always been here. And this is that time I get to go free. I get to go be free, you know? Oh, fill out housing applications in every state. You can apply out of state in all the states. Thank you so much. Thank you for the, thank you. That is a real blessing. I thank you so much for that information. Um, yeah, I don't know. I probably won't be in bumfuck Iowa too much. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know where I'm going. But I do know that I feel like I have just won the Hunger Games. I'm about to. I'm about to. I feel like I was in a spiritual maze. There's some agency, some FBI, CIA. I would assume it's the CIA or some secret something. It's a shadow government agency that has put this on. They're doing it from remote areas like the forest behind us. They're putting some sort of like I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I honestly feel the Hunger Games is not really that far-fetched. And until now, this house had been a prison. And I'm not the only one to say it. And I knew it, I felt it, and I watched my ex as he would come in this house months and months and months ago. He would seal the doors. And he's very, very, very spiritual. Very spiritual. That man actually showed me a portal that was in the mirror. There was a mirror at the neighbor's house up against the wall. And he had me look at the window. He was like, hey, come here. I want you to look at something. And I looked down and I saw a mirror on the neighbor's house, like on the outside of the house. And I was like, oh, that's strange. And what the fuck is a mirror out there for? That's weird. Okay, so what? And he's like, well, look at it. And I did, and I looked, and I was like, okay, it's a mirror. Okay. And then he's like, no, Jenna, look at it. And so I looked. Sure as shit, as God is my witness, I saw cars that were passing in the mirror that were not on the street. And then I saw cars on the street that were passing that did not that did not reflect in the mirror. And I was like, what the fuck? What am I looking at? What is that? Is that a portal? And he's like, thank God. I'm not the only one to see this here. Thank God. And I'm like, oh, shit. What? And he's like, yeah, I think that's why we were brought together. I think that there is something here bringing all of us in, like, to each other. And it's like, I don't know. I don't know if it's good, bad, nefarious. I don't know. I don't know if they're just trying to trap all these starseeds, all these light workers, to feed their program, to feed their fucking science experiments or some shit. I don't know. It's like, why are they here? Why are we here? You know, what's really going on? And so this house, up till now, well, even still now, has represented a A prison. It's a prison, and that's what they were saying. They're like, well, Earth is a prison planet, and this house represents that. And so I've been undoing what my ex did. I'm unbinding. I'm unsealing the doors. I'm clearing the doors now. Like now I'm free to go. And ironically enough, after I did this exercise, I would go in my imagination and unblock the doors. When I figured out what had really happened, he'd trapped me here. I went in and I undid the door seals, and the very next day, I felt like the universe was trying to get me out of this house. Like in a few weeks, probably I won't be here. I don't think I'll be here at this house. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm not going to be here. The universe is just, I'm just like, I've outgrown it. It's like a training facility. That's what the fuck it is. It's a training facility. Jenna, you know that you are channeling right now. I'm channeling, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't know that. I don't know that I'm channeling. I just know that I'm talking. Which anymore is just channeling, guys. Because when you're your higher self, you know, when you've integrated your shadow and you now exhibit your highest self, you know, your Christ self, you channel all the time. It's just talking, but yeah, it's channeling. And anyway, this house is some sort of facility. And the Airbnb owner, the Airbnb host, works for the FBI, by the way. As God is my witness, her words. She works for the FBI. So whatever is happening here in this house is insanely fucking magical, okay? Something is happening at this house. And soon, I'm gonna be hopefully free to fucking go. Because this was the goddamn Hunger Games if I've ever fucking seen it. And I just happened to meet my PETA, and he has his Katniss. And I'm gonna tell you right now, either I'm going to war, or I just finished a war. I don't know. But I know when they won the Hunger Games, there was a real war after that. So, we'll see what happens. Like, the Hunger Games was the least of their worries. Shit. This was like a training facility for me. The Hunger Games isn't the real fucking problem. The real fucking problem are the ones that put the Hunger Games on in the first place. These fucking trials and tribulations that we had to go through, all these fucking hoops we have to jump through as spiritual beings. But you know what? We wanted to be here. We wanted this. We needed training. We wanted this at a soul level, guys. Starseeds, we wanted this shit. You wanted it. You wanted to be stronger. You wanted to know who you are. You wanted to know that you're the fucking GOAT. You wanted to know how to take your power back. You wanted to know how powerful you are as a god. Well, what better way than to have every challenge that ever can be thrown your way? You wanted this, you know? So I'm not going to sit here hating on my experience, but damn if this house did not fucking train me for what is to come. Because boy, I don't know what's to come. But I'll tell you what, men like that and women like me don't fall in love and don't even meet unless there is something about to go down. There is a showdown about to happen on planet Earth, and I'm telling you what, we're in union. We're in union. Physical union. Physical union is on the way. Yeah, bet. He's the one strong enough to have made it. He fucking physically made it here, and he's holding his own. For 2 months, he's been here. Just left, right, and center. His dad calls him a demon slayer. He's like, that's my demon slayer right there. And I'm like, no, he's his demon slayer. You go be your own demon slayer. He's not responsible to slay your demons. And anyway, this is what triggered him. This is what triggered him and why the altercation happened in the first place. Because I told that man, like, no, he's not your personal demon slayer. He's not going to forever be your fixer. And anyway, that's why we got in an altercation, and then finally ended up in physical abuse. And I had to call the cops, and he was in jail. And I just know that this house is some sort of training facility. I mean, I find it very, very, very strange. Hello, EK, you beautiful soul. It's part of human development. We started off telepathically and it was peaceful as a human race. War came later. War came later because we descended. War came later because we descended into the 3D. So there's more, it's so much more dense here. It's so much more dense that these high vibrational beings do not instantly manifest. At least they didn't think they could. So they couldn't, you see. It's the law of assumption, the law of the universe. It's a fucking law. It's like the law of gravity. You can't undo a law. It's spiritual law. The law of assumption is spiritual law. What you assume to be true is true. And we were assuming that the 3D matrix was like hell on Earth. And it is. It is hell. It's so dense that all your manifestations take time to trickle in. There's a delay in the 3D because it's so heavy, it's so dense. It's not as instant as the 4D and the 5D, and that's where you guys are used to being. You're star seeds. You're not from here. You're from a higher vibration. Your whole soul, your whole Christ consciousness is fully aware of getting instant manifestations all the time. Living in heaven all the fucking time. But it's the story of Christ. You came here, and Dionysus, you came here to die to self. You came here to leave the kingdom of heaven, right? To descend and then make heaven on earth here. But you had to be here to make heaven on earth. How else are you going to do it? You had to go into the darkness. That's why they're called star seeds. You're planted in the dark. You're planted in the ground. And what you're noticing is that your instant manifestations that you normally could have, this is why so many light workers and so many star seeds get fucked up on drugs and alcohol, because they cannot understand where you are at. Where you're at, honey. You're in a whole different world. You're in a new world now. You're on a prison planet, supposedly, until it's not. Until it's not. And you have to realize how strong you are in order to get back into the 4D and the 5D. But once you can understand where you're at, that's when the drug use can go away. That's when the alcohol, you can put down the bottle, you can put down all that shit. Because you don't have to cope anymore. You can learn. All you have to do is learn. Learn what this place is. Learn how to manifest. That's it. Then you manifest heaven on earth. It's good. You're good to go. No, truly, it should be heaven on earth. You don't have to die physically to get to heaven. You are heaven. Don't you see? Don't you understand yet, guys? You are heaven. You and the Father are one. Just like Jesus and the Father are one, so are you. You're already one with the infinite realities, all houses, all mansions within your Father's house. All of those timelines, all of those realities exist. Every last one exists. The problem is you guys were unconscious so far. And you're just now waking up to the fact that you're on a prison planet. And you're like, wait, I gotta transform all this shit. What do I gotta do? What do I gotta do? You gotta bring heaven to earth. Heaven to earth, not earth to heaven. You bring heaven to earth, not the other way around. a new template, a new blueprint, using your imagination, using your 4D, using the 4D. As above, so below. On earth as it is in heaven in the 4D. The problem is a lot of star seeds. You guys keep getting fucked up. You keep getting fucked up. To create on your 3D grid matrix. You're allowing any dark shit to channel through you, to use your mouth, to take your actions, using your body energy, using your physical brute self, and it's just creating hell on earth more for yourself. Because you don't know yet. You don't. The Bible says, God says, my people die from a lack of knowledge. Or my people perish from a lack of knowledge. You're perishing simply because of a lack of knowledge of where we are and what this is and what time it is. And that the reason you're so upset and you're like, every time you go to manifest something, it fails. And then you get mad, you keep seeing more and more failures every time you go to manifest something. It's because you don't believe instant manifestation can happen down here. Because you've not yet seen it. All you've seen is every time you go to manifest some good shit, the opposite happens. And you're getting triggered as fuck, and I get that. Good, you should be triggered. You should be. You should be triggered. You're not able to manifest instantly in the 3D until you understand that you are the highest vibrational thing in your 3D matrix. Once you realize who you are, that's it. Okay? Okay? Thanks for being here. You're honestly an amazing mod. So, what you're going to see soon is the way that the Hunger Games was the least of your worries. The Hunger Games were simply training you how to defeat the Capitol. In the Hunger Games, the Capitol was the real problem. The evil, nefarious characters of the world that wish to keep humanity enslaved. That's the real enemy. That's the real enemy. The same one that finds enjoyment and joy in watching people suffer for crumbs. Watching people have absolutely fucking nothing to their name. And these disgusting creatures that love watching people struggle. They love watching them fight for crumbs. They do. It's true. I'm just out of my hair. It's a feather. They do. They love watching it. The rich billionaires of the planet that have all the power. All the power. They love watching you guys struggle all the time. They love when you forget your power. They love knowing that you forget how abundant you are. They love it. They fucking feed on this shit. They watch you through cameras. I mean, the lady that owns this Airbnb works for the FBI. She has told me that from the horse's mouth. That woman has told me that. And she has cameras in this house monitoring me, and I've been surveilled for the last 8 months. Being watched in my own house, in my own living quarters, in the hallways, in the kitchen, on the porch, in front of the door. There's cameras. And she works for the FBI. So I know all too well what it's like to literally be in the fucking Hunger Games. I know what it's like to be in the Truman Show, dude. I'm in it now. And the only one strong enough to make it is the man that I'm falling in love with down the hall. The only other man that's in the Truman Show with me and has seemingly made it. Enough to touch me, enough to be physically in my life touching me. I've been in some sort of FBI training program or something. I don't know. I don't think it's a training. I don't think it was training. I think it was a experiment. I think I was experimented on. I think I was watched and surveilled this entire time by an FBI agent who ironically owns this house and has been receiving money from me paying for this place to be monitored. Me paying thousands and thousands of dollars to live here. Just to be surveilled and studied and monitored. I paid to be their science experiment. I paid to be their science experiment. And I wasn't free to go yet. I wasn't free to go. You know what actually is very ironic? I started saying, all evil eyes go blind and all monitoring spirits go deaf. And I started reciting that throughout the day. And yeah, guess what happened? My Airbnb host said that she doesn't want started saying it. She said she doesn't want me here anymore. Why though? You have to look at the spiritual reason in this place. And because God of my reality, I am saying I'm no longer allowed to be monitored by the FBI or the CIA. I'm too beautiful for that. I don't want you to monitor me. So no longer are they allowed to monitor me, which means I'm no longer allowed to be in this house. Don't you see? I didn't know when I was saying it that was going to happen, but she literally had to conform to what I'm saying. I'm saying no one's allowed to monitor me or stalk me or watch me anymore. And so literally an FBI agent had to say, I don't know if she's an agent. She could be an informant. I don't know how she works for the FBI, but I just know she works for the FBI. She told me that. So the point is, I'm no longer allowed to be monitored. So I'm not going to be in this house any longer because this house is monitored. It's fucking nuts, huh? It's fucking nuts. You don't even really learn until the end. Until it's like a summary of like, oh my gosh, that's what happened to me this whole time. I was in some sort of fucking training facility. I wasn't being trained by them. I was being trapped or monitored, watched, surveilled. Like, what the fuck? Hunger Games is real, dude. And they're and it's the fucking star seeds. Yeah. It's these beautiful, gorgeous star seeds, and I'm pretty sure PETA and I are both about to go into the Hunger Games. Or leave it. I don't know. Maybe we're going into the second one. Because when Katniss and PETA, you know, they won the first Hunger Games. They had to go into a second one. But that time, they knew they were ending it for good. They knew when they went into that one, like, oh, we're going to make a statement on this one. Oh, yeah. This time, you'll be unhappy I came. This time, in the Hunger Games, you'll fucking regret that I'm the Mockingjay. You'll regret that I'm the one. You'll regret. These ones that have monitored and surveilled us for so long, they're losing their grip. They're losing their grasp on us. If you think about it, that's what you see on the TV. That's what you see. That's why all the numbers on the screen, they just want you to think nobody's listening to you. You have fucking so many people listening to you, and they want you to think you have one viewer in your whole chat. They want you to think that you have one person or zero. You know, I've had goose egg. One time I've been channeling and it just drops down to 0 people, and I'm like, what? That's false. I know that's fake. And sure as shit, while there would be 0 people in here, people would still be commenting to me. Yeah. And I'm like, that's exactly what they want. They want you to think your voice is not heard. They want you to think you're not influenceable. They want you to think you're not powerful. Bitch, you're the Mockingjay. What do you mean? You're Katniss motherfucking Everdeen. What do you mean, dude? You're the GOAT. You're the greatest of all time. Of course you have thousands and thousands of people listening to you. Of course you're making an impact, sweet cheeks. Anywhere you go, you make an impact, okay? Right now, I'm making an impact with my morning breath on you, and I'm so sorry. But right now, I know that there are more than 5 people watching me. I know it. I know, because that's what the Hunger Games was. Katniss and Peeta, they were literally performing for the entire Capitol. So now, I think I'm meeting my Peeta. I think I have my Peeta, and he has his Katniss, and I'm about to do something amazing. I'm going to go back into the Hunger Games a second time. But this time, for all the marbles. This time, I know there are cameras on me. This time, I'm going to give you a show. This time, I'm going to make you buy popcorn in bulk. Bet. You don't even know me yet. You don't even know me yet. President Snow. You don't even know me yet, though. You don't even know this girl, dude. You don't even know how much of a beast. I'm a fucking savage. You don't even know. You don't even know. Like, you're gonna fucking wish. You're gonna fucking wish that you never experimented on us. You're gonna fucking wish that these magically delicious beings don't know about you. And that we don't know what you're capable of. We've watched you study us. You ever think of that? You ever think of that? Oh shit, nobody wants to talk about that. Oh shit, nobody wants to talk about that. Don't you think it's a little ironic that the strongest ones who can come out alive are the ones that are asked and tasked by the government to work for it? Oh, we want the strongest ones. Let's take them through a gauntlet. Let's take them through a course, an obstacle course. We want the strongest ones. And then we're going to pick them off one by one by one when they're the strongest ones at the top. I fucking dare you. Yeah, that's right. I fucking dare you. Try it. Let's go. Let's go to war. Because only one of us has been surveilled this long. It certainly wasn't the Capitol. Yeah? I'm going to war. This is for my freedom. This is for my magical freedom. This is because I'm a magical fucking unicorn, and I want to be able to survive in this world. And so I'm going to survive in this world. I'm going to bring heaven on earth, and you're going to watch as I do it. So yeah, I've been surveilled for the last 8 months by a lady who works for the FBI. As God is my witness, she told me herself she works for the FBI. There are cameras all over this house. In the house, it's like a fucking Truman Show. I've been watched, surveilled, in my most intimate moments. And I'm telling you right now, the Capitol can suck my big toe if it thinks that it's going to somehow pick off me and that beautiful divine counterpart of mine. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Hi, my name's Katniss motherfucking Everdeen. I'm about to beat the reason that you think I'm mean. I'm about to do what they think I won't. I'ma scream. I'm gonna be very loud for this next phase. Because I'm fucking sad. And what I'm sad about is that one by one by one by one by one, They pick us off. They pick off the strong ones. Bloop, bloop. You can't anymore. The strong ones are motherfucking strong ones. They're stronger than you are. Yeah, we're stronger than you. Oh, hell yeah, we're stronger than you. We were stronger than you the second we were born. So you had to put us in a cage. You had to lock us up. The innocent ones. You had to, because we wanted you to. We handed ourselves over to you. That's the truth. Remember that. Because when the real ones wake up and they start realizing that they are God, they're going to remember that they signed up for this shit. I gave you the key to my own jail cell. I gave you the key to my own jail cell. Bitch, I want it back. Put the key in the fucking keyhole. Open it up. Let me the fuck out. Thank you. Period. Bye. Period. Bye. Bye. And I literally took back my power by saying, no one's allowed to monitor me. No one's allowed to stalk me. All evil eyes go blind. All monitoring spirits go deaf. And in doing so, I literally got told by the Airbnb host that she doesn't want me here anymore past the end of the month. Yeah. Because the universe is like, we agree with you, Jenna. We agree no one should be monitoring you or listening in on your private conversations anymore, especially with him. He's too divine. He's beautiful. He doesn't deserve to be monitored like that and stalked, and you guys deserve to have intimacy and have it be a holy, divine thing. No one watching, no one listening, no one monitoring us, no one hacking my phone or my TV or my Wi-Fi connected air conditioning unit. What the fuck? You ever heard of such a dumb thing in your life? A Wi-Fi air conditioning unit? Come on, dude. Come on. So no longer are they allowed to monitor me. No longer are they allowed to stalk me because I fucking say so as God of my reality. And so my reality has to conform. And it's conforming by having the Airbnb host who works for the FBI tell me, you're no longer allowed to be here. You have to leave by the end of the month. Thank you. I'm free to go. I'm free to go. I'm free at last. I don't know where I'm going. Who knows? I think it's going to be a nice little fun adventure. I know I found the love of my lifetimes. The love of my lifetimes. I found my PETA. I found my PETA in the Hunger Games. I found him. 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 The only person in this house right now, from what I know, is my twin flame and I. And I'm free to go. I don't know where I'm going. No clue. No idea. But I know it's gonna be so amazing. It's gonna be so beautiful. This next phase for me. Did you hear that bird? Did you hear that bird? Did you hear that? So, the only one that made it Katniss and PETA from District 12. What district are we from? Iowa. We're from the Iowa district. from the Iowa district, and we're winning the Hunger Games together, he and I. And though they may say at the end, like the Capitol did, you know, no, I'm not on drugs. I'm sober right now. Thank you. Um, the way that the Hunger Games, you know, at the end, they're like, if you are from the same district and there are two of you, you may both win. But then they got to the very end when they were going to win, and then they wanted them to turn on each other, and they wanted them to kill each other. Because then they were like, we retract that offer. We've revoked it. Now only one of you can make it. So let the games begin. You two against each other now. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. I won't even hate the man that I put in jail last week. I won't even hate him. I'm not hating on anybody. Even though he abused me, I don't care. He was demonically possessed. I know what this house is. I know that man's innocent. He's a good man. He's a good man. And everyone that has been in these fucking gauntlet games, these fucking Squid Games, these Hunger Games, I'm telling you, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. And I will not turn against you. And I love you. 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 And I will never let anything happen to your son. I will take very good care of that beautiful man in there. I have been prepared for this. I believe in myself. Sometimes I don't, I'll be honest. Sometimes I need people to come through and say, Jenna, you're the strongest person ever. Like, sometimes, guys, I need some help too. Sometimes I would like people to help me, and not just me help others all the time. But I love him. And I forgive him for hitting me. And I forgive my dad too for hitting me. And I forgive everyone that ever hurt me. I forgive. And I love you. And I'll always love you. But I have to go do something big. I don't know what that is yet, but I wouldn't have been trained in this unless it were big. Unless what we were about to do is really, really, really big. So I just know that a lot of you starseeds are so beautiful. Fuck! You guys are so fucking gorgeous, dude. So beautiful. So beautiful. And you deserve to feel heard. You deserve to feel good. If you are sitting here judging me, why? Judge not, lest ye be judged, right? Let those without sin be the first to cast their stone. Yeah? What is it you don't like about me? It represents something that you think you lack from within yourself. I'm not here. I'm not your enemy. I'm not your enemy. Remember the real fucking enemy, huh? Remember the real enemy. Remember the real one. I no longer want to live in the way that we were told we had to. I want heaven on earth as it is in my head, as it is in heaven. I want to start speaking life over myself. The alchemist. Why am I scaring the shit out of you? Are you not the alchemist? Are you not? You've already left. I know it. There's no way you can have that attitude towards a random stranger and still be in her orbit. I'm gonna chew you up and spit you out. You're never gonna touch me or talk to me or look at me again. None of you. None of you. If you do not have love in your heart. It's over. It's over. The evil is over in my life. None of you get to have power over me anymore. When I speak, the universe listens, and I'm about to create a new world for myself. And so I'm creating. There's going to be so much beauty and love, friendship, growth, intimacy. Oh my God. The intimacy. Happiness. I'm about to have everything I've ever wanted on this planet. Greenery and richness and color and vivid imagination and the ability to heal every part of my mind, body, soul, and spirit. I'm the ultimate healer. Love, guys, is the ultimate healer. Love was the way we were going to heal anyway. That's why people don't heal in hospitals and clinics. They're about to. They didn't know. But there's about to be a mass awakening. Christ consciousness is flooding the whole planet. It's the return of Christ. It's the return of Christ in all of us. It's not a man. It's the return of Christ consciousness. It's Christ awareness. It's the mind of Christ. When the Bible says, put on the mind of Christ, that Christ awareness, that higher self, you're going to be putting it on. The whole world will. This is where your nurses wake up and they're like, oh, I remember how to do this at a soul level. I remember how to heal using my hands and the energy from my body. And you have veterinarians that are waking up and they're like, oh, wait, I think that dog just told me it has a bowel obstruction using telepathy. Yeah? You got new teachers. They're teachers there that are already existing teachers. But they're just going to be like waking up one day and they're just going to be like, wait, what? I remember when I used to be able to teach like this. And there's going to be so many more angelic beings that are helping these people, these starseeds, because you're a trendsetter. You're coming into the world to set a new stage. It's like going into the forest and having to like chop down bushes and weeds and shit. It's like the brush. You got to clear out the brush. And this is where angelic beings are going to help you. because your motives are good, your intentions are good. It's to heal people. And though you have to go first, yes, I know you have to go first. And it's not so fun. It's not fun being a trendsetter. It's not fun being a leader. It's not fucking fun. If it were fun, everyone would do it. It's not for shits and giggles. So these people are waking up spontaneously, having their spontaneous Kundalini awakenings. And when they wake up, they see nothing but love. And they remember who they are. And then they remember at a soul level, like, oh shit, I've done this a million times before. Right. You were planted right where you need to be so you can just have a spontaneous awakening. Like nurses that are already nurses that are already nurses. They're earth angels. They're star seeds. They're just here to change the world. But they were planted there first so that when Christ arrives, when Christ consciousness takes over the planet again, when these people come to and they're like, oh, wait, what? You wake up, Christ returns, boom. You're in the right place. You know how to be that healer. You know how to be that coach, that teacher, that nurse, that veterinary, that vet, you know? You remember how to be that soldier. You remember how to be that whatever, you know, that professor or whatever. Or that lover in my instance. You remember how to be that lover. Because you remember your twin flame. You remember your divine counterpart that you used to have all that intimacy with. Like it was nothing, you know. It was so crazy. I literally put a man behind bars. And in the same evening, I was playing patty cake with his full-grown adult son. Sitting on the floor. We were just playing patty cake, flirting with each other. We were talking about starseeds. We were talking about earth angels. We were talking about quantum mechanics. We were talking about quantum physics. We were awake between, well, the time I called the cops, well, I didn't call the cops, but the time the cops arrived, it was about 11 o'clock, I think, maybe 10, 11, something like that, I think. And all that time in the evening, all the way until like 9 in the morning, he and I were awake downstairs just hanging out. Just falling in love. Just having fun. Just laughing. Holding hands. Hugging. And playing patty cake on the floor. Like, he just was like, hold on, I just need to sit down for a second. And he sat down. And so I joined him. I sat on the floor in the kitchen. And like we were both sitting with our legs crossed. And I just said, oh, this would be fun to play patty cake. So I just go, patty cake. And we did. We played patty cake. I shit you not. I swear to God. Then we talked about twin flames. Then we talked about dreams. Then we talked about past life soulmates. I told him that he very well could be, well, just somebody important to me. And, yeah. We fell in love. Literally, within hours of his dad being behind bars, we felt so free in this house. We felt so safe in this house that we literally celebrated by hugging, holding hands, talking all fucking night. No sex, nothing like that. Just. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Oh my God. Girl. Come on. What is this? What is happening? He's about to be my Peeta, I think. And I'm Katniss. And I think we're gonna escape the Hunger Games together. He even whistled the Hunger Games anthem. He was like, He literally whistled that for me when I was talking about the Hunger Games. I was like, dude, that's my fucking favorite movie though. That's my favorite franchise. Please, please tell me you've seen it. And he was like, hell yeah. Hell yeah, I fucking love the Hunger Games. And then and then also, okay, listen, shh, I don't want him to hear it. Listen, quiet. Listen. And then, okay, shh, quiet. And then also, I said that I don't know, it already left me. But anyway, he's really, 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 really cute is all I want to say. And I'm sorry for my morning breath this morning, guys. I literally haven't even got out of bed yet. Kendall, hi, babe. Okay, so I was sad. Can you believe that? But in an hour of telling you guys what's been happening to me, I've already worked out all the sadness. Hi, Kendall. Okay, so he is by far the most beautiful thing I've ever seen with my eyeballs and my third eye. I've never met anything more beautiful in my entire life. He's literally here in this house right now because he can already sustain it. I mean, he's been through it. He's been through it. He's so... I'm making the right choice, and I know it. I know it. I know that God made the right choice. It's like no one can get to me unless they've been through God to get to me. And that man has gone to God to get to me. And I know it, because I know what this house is. It's a haunted house of horrors. And if he could get through this shit to get to me, oh boy. Oh boy. How you doing? Call me. Call me. It's Dad. You know what's so funny? I didn't even get his phone number from a normal, typical, like, asking for his number. It was the chaos of his dad abusing me and hitting me that I dropped my phone and I couldn't find my phone. And I said, can you please call my phone? I can't find it. And it was under the table. But the point is, he actually called my phone. And so I had his number in all the chaos, like after the police got called and everything. So I had his number in my phone. And that's how we exchanged numbers. God, most people it's like, hey, you're cute. Can I get your digits? But with me, it was, your dad just laid hands on me and the police are here and it's too much chaos. Can you please call my phone? I lost my phone. That was how we exchanged phone numbers. And when his dad got arrested, he left. Not him, his dad left. We stayed up the entire fucking night. We didn't even go to bed. We stayed up all night. Ah! Girl, all we did was talk and cuddle. Well, we didn't even really cuddle. Well, no, we did. I guess you could call that cuddling. No, we hugged. We hugged. That's not the same. No, that's not the same. Oh, cuddling. Cuddling. Could you believe it? I just cannot believe it. Like, cuddling in the year 2025. In fucking cuffing season. Cuffing season. I could get cuffed. Could you believe it? I hope you'd cuff me. I wish. What a divine masculine. Oh, God. What a DM. Do you know what I mean? What a god. What a god. I'd love to have some cuffing season. Thank you so much. I'm into it. Very much into it. I'm very much into cuffing season. Getting cuffed. It's better than the way that I cuffed. I got another man cuffed 2 days ago. I'd like to be cuffed, but I'd like to be cuffed in a safe way with a very, very sexy, gorgeous, divine masculine. And I can't believe he made it. He made it all the way up to the top with me. So now the real work starts. Because now the government sees us. Now the government wants our gifts. Either they want our gifts or they want us dead. Those are the two choices. They want us to defend them, the powers that be, that don't deserve us. The greedy, gremlin, beady-eyed looking motherfuckers, those ones. They want us and they want our gifts. So now the real war starts. Because God is not about to let these divine beings ever get touched again. Absolutely not. So there is a war coming, a war of the worlds. There will be a war. There will be. If anybody tries to come after me or that beautiful man in there, there will be a war, bet. And I'd gladly school your ass. Yeah. Bring that heaven. Hey, Kendall, you get it, girl. You understand, sweet cheeks. You know it's coming. You can smell it. You can tell the universe is shifting in the favor of these innocents. The innocent ones that are free to go. We're free to go. We're free to go because we fucking say so. You will be letting my people go. Period. Pharaoh. You will be letting my people go, lest God have that ass. Yo, God is about to come after these leaders in charge. These President Snows from the Hunger Games. President Snow, you need to know. I'm Katniss. I'm your worst enemy. I represent everything you don't. I represent freedom. I represent love. I represent abundance. I represent teaching these beautiful people at rock bottom how to sustain themselves and how to survive you. Yeah? Yeah, let's go. President Snow from the Hunger Games. I'm Katniss motherfucking Everdeen, okay? You don't even know me yet, honey. You don't know how mean I can get. I can get vicious. Vicious bitches. That's right. I can and I will. So don't fuck with me. I've just escaped what seems to be the Hunger Games 1.0. I'm wondering if I have to go into the Hunger Games 2.0. Do I have to go into this another one just like Katniss and Peeta had to? You know, they had to go into the second one. And when they went in the second one, that's when very powerful people allied with them. Smart, intelligent, strong people allied with them. Even their enemies were allies. You remember? Listen, you remember when Katniss was about to be... and that one guy, Thresh, came in and saved her? He saved her, even though he was supposed to kill her? Yeah. So you have even your enemies now loving you, Katniss. Yeah? Yeah? You don't even have any enemies anymore, Katniss. You don't even have enemies, dude. Thresh wanted to, like, defend you and protect you. That man protected her. Kept her safe. Even though he was supposed to, you know? But he loved her. And he was like, you know what? This is for Rue. This is because you took care of that child that was my sister. You could have killed that girl and you didn't. You loved my sister and so I'm going to return the favor and I'm going to save you right now. And there was someone attacking Katniss and she was about to be killed and Thresh came in and handled that situation for her. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what God's about to do. God's like, you know what? You took care of these children. You took care of these children of God. These innocent ones. So let us bring through angels to take care of you and protect you. It's gonna happen, girl. You don't even have enemies anymore. You don't have enemies. You have secret lovers. Secret fans. Big fans. Big. Huge. Huge. You got big fans. Huge. Huge fans. When she saved Rue, exactly. Exactly. She saved that little girl. She loved her. Truly loved her. Actually loved her for real, for real. It wasn't just a show. She loved her. And she tried her best to save that little girl. Give her a proper burial and everything. She loved her. And her brother knew that. And that's the message for today. I woke up this morning. With the telepathy from the man that hit me a couple days ago. And his telepathic message was, I'm releasing my son into your care, Jenna. I know you can take care of him. I know you work for the light. I don't trust anybody else on these streets. I trust you. I trust the woman that protected my son to the point of using her body to shield him. And he was telling me, I trust you because you put me behind jail bars when no one else would. I know you will take care of my son. I know you'll protect him with everything. I don't trust any other woman but you. That's what he said to me this morning in telepathy. He's letting him go. He's releasing his son to me. In my care, like with me and my angels and my guides. Yeah. We're all about to be in union. All twins are about to be in union. Because your enemy is letting you go. Pharaoh is letting you go. Pharaoh with the hardened heart. Why do you think God had a hardened Pharaoh's heart? Ask yourself that question. In the book of Exodus, in the book of Moses, in the story of Moses, why did God harden Pharaoh's heart? So that all of his people, all of God's people could see. Bruh, that dude's like bad news. He's got to go. That dude's bad news. So this guy that hit me 2 nights ago, he had to have a hardened heart. God was hardening his heart so that his own son could see, like, Dad, you're fucked up. You're fucked up. You just hit an innocent girl. You're fucked up, Dad. Like the way he would be like, Dad, what is wrong? Like, what is going on? What are you doing? What are you doing? That's why God had That's why God had to harden Pharaoh's heart. Yeah. So that he could see clearly to get out, to leave Egypt, to go into the promised land where we're about to go. Are you ready? Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Ooh, don't think you're ready for it? I don't think you're ready for it. Yo, they got the strongest ones at the top now. They got the strongest ones at the top. The real motherfuckers. The real motherfuckers, honey. They were at rock bottom. With pennies to their name. No friends. No house. No job. No car. No nothing. No school. No programs. No degrees. No nothing. No nothing. No healing. No medical care. No nothing. At the fucking bottom. Gaining all these lessons. Passing all these tests. Boom, boom, boom. Being watched by the FBI and CIA every 2 seconds. Being scouted out. Being monitored, stalked, watched, surveilled. Do you know how many times I had seen people stalking me? It's insane. All that. Just so that you could get free and then teach others how to get free. Girl, please. This is the best job. I love my gig. Where else can I say I'm working from bed? I'm working from home, but I'm working from bed. And I'm manifesting a soulmate to my doorstep without even leaving my PJs. Girl, tell me heaven isn't real, bitch. Tell me that magic isn't real. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Are you ready for it? Let's go! Let's go get it. Let's go get it. They couldn't take Katniss's soul. No, they could not. No, they could not. She's a fucking legend. She's a beast. Katniss is a beast. She's a savage. You know what? You know what? The reason that President Snow in that movie fucking hated Katniss was not because of her strength. It was because she was the only thing representing hope. The only thing that could have dismantled that entire regime was hope. And they knew that Katniss had it. Yep. Yep. That's it. That's why they hated her, dude. That's why. She represented this enigma. She represented this like fairy tale of like, you could be like the girl on fire. You could be like her. You could do it too. You know? She represented this whole like, you could tell President Snow where to shove it as well. Yeah. Hi. Hello. How are you? Thank you. So that's it. Like you could tell him too. And so she represented so much hope and so much like a spark of hope that's why he hated her guts. Yeah. He hated her and wanted her dead. But like and then the Capitol, President Snow even used Peeta, her own twin flame, to come after her and hate her. And you know what? You know what's so crazy? When we were talking the other night, you know what he told me? He said, Jenna, my dad thinks you're a dark witch. And he did. That when he was hitting me, he called me a dark witch. And he said, I prayed to God that wasn't true. Because he's been here 2 months, been living in this house. And he said, when my dad first told me to stay away from you, weeks ago, I prayed. I said, God, is she really dark? Does she really work for the devil? He told me that he prayed to God that I wasn't evil. And then he asked me, do you something? It's like, do you work for the dead or do you work for the dark or something like that? Or, oh no, he said, did you send us these dark agents? Did you send us these demons that have been fucking attacking us? And I said, hell no. I didn't send any of that. Dude, I free people from that shit. I don't send that. That was already here, okay? I didn't do that. And anyway, he was like, I believe you. And I was like, really? Why? Why are you believing me and not your dad? And he's like, because you just looked me in the eyes and told me the truth. I was looking him dead in the eye. I was making eye contact. And I told him the truth. Wow. And he was like, yeah, that's how I know. That's how I know you didn't really do it. Can you believe that? A 20-year-old man who's this advanced, he's a divine masculine. At 20 years old, he's more mature than 50-year-olds I've dated. I can't even believe it. He's more wise and smart and fucking genius than men twice his age. I can't even. And I'm like, yeah, that's probably because you've been out here raising everybody. Probably by age 12, you are already the dad. You are already taking care of everything and everyone. And so, yeah, he might be 20, but he's definitely not 20 in the soul. And so that's what he said. He said, when my dad told me that you work for the dark, I didn't want to believe him. So I prayed. And I asked God, does she really work for the devil? And I couldn't believe he said that. I said, really? So like, you went to God about that? I guess he's been liking me for a while. I guess. I mean, 2 months? We weren't even really flirting. I guess we would just say hi and how's your day? Okay. Well, we would. I guess flirting is kind of what you should call it. But he was like, I know that you're telling me the truth because you looked me dead in the eye when you said it. Yeah. Of course I didn't send you demons. No, I don't send you curses. I love you. I love you. I love all things. I love all people. I don't send curses. And so anyway, he was like, yeah, well, you heard him. He thought you were a dark witch and that you worked for Satan or something. I was like, yeah, I get that. Don't worry. It's not the first time. It's not the first time, and it probably won't be the last, honey. It's okay. I've got thick skin. I'm alright. I just kind of would love to not have to always convince people that I don't fucking have like a cauldron and like animal sacrifices in the backyard or some shit, but whatever. I guess if you want to think that I work for the devil, feel free. You have free will, do what you're going to do. But just don't lay a hand on me. Because I put that man behind bars. So you're allowed to say whatever you want. Tell me till you're blue in the face that I am Jezebel herself. Okay, do it. Because that man did not want me with his son originally. But this morning, I woke up after I put him in jail. I woke up this morning with telepathy from that man that I put in jail, telling me that there's no other woman he trusts on this planet to defend his son but myself. And the only reason he trusts me and not other women is because I put him in jail. Fucking facts, girls, as God is my witness. That's what I heard telepathically. That he trusts me to take care of his divine masculine son because I put him in jail. Because I defended myself and laid hands on him after he laid hands on me. I defended me and I defended him. Yeah. That's why I was told this morning. That's crazy. So now his dad is not allowed in this house anymore. The court ordered. The judge said he's not allowed here. He's not even allowed to live here anymore. I don't even know where he's at, but he's not here. And, well, I don't think so. I highly doubt he's here. Because I'm pretty sure that the guy I like, his son, he wouldn't let him in here. I know he wouldn't lie to me. I know he wouldn't be housing. No, I know it. I know he's not here. I mean, I don't know, but I hope. I don't think he's here. I think he's gone. He told me he had to get a different Airbnb, so I don't think that man would lie to me. Plus, the house feels lighter. So I feel very strongly like saying I don't think his dad is here. I think the demons that came with his dad, he tried to blame me for, but it's really his own demons. And this house is a lot lighter and more high vibrational when it's just me and Peeta. Peeta Malark. So now the only two people in this entire house are twin flames. I think. I'm pretty convinced. I'm pretty sure. I think that the way this is happening is so loud and very weird that I think we are twin flames. I just do not think he would be able to sustain this unless he were my twin flame. So, you have to love people. I don't have to do anything. I choose to. I choose to love people. And I do love people. Peeta, exactly. When Peeta formed into the earth in that scene, I lost it. Dude, do you know, girl? I was so angry at that scene. I was like, what a doucher. Here he is, painting his face into the earth, hiding. Well, Katniss is out here slaying them, one by one, taking them out like she's the freaking, like, John Wick or some shit. And the baker's son, fucking paints his face to look like earth. He painted his face to look like a rock, and he literally hid in a rock. You know, I was pretty mad at him, but now I get it. It's a safe place for an innocent little creature like you. Because there's one thing about me, honey. I'm a fucking savage. I'm a beast. I'm a beast. And that man in there, he's an innocent little thing. I'm telling you what. I'm gonna go to war on behalf of that innocent man. And on behalf of the innocent ones in here too, I'm about to go to war. Because I'm a beast. And I'm about to feast. Watch God give me my banquet feast on a table, and I just munch on that shit, because I have been waiting 36 years, hunty. 36 years I've been waiting to freaking go free and to be madly in love. Madly in love. And I'm madly in love. I can't believe it. We talked all night. From 11 p.m. to about 9 a.m. We stayed up the whole night just hanging out in the living room. We didn't even leave the house. Our first date was literally playing patty cake on the kitchen floor. Patty cake. Baker's man. Oh no, Peter the baker's kid. Oh no! The baker's man, pita, like pita bread? Oh no. Patty cake. Baker's son. No, I swear to you, we fucking played patty cake. I swear to God. We did. It's so cute. It was so cute. His little balls. Oh, didn't he like whisper up at her? Oh, is that what happened? Oh my God, I forgot that scene, girl. I forgot that scene because I was so mad. Oh, I was so mad. Let's forget this scene. Hold on. Let me readjust some things. Yeah, I remember I was like so mad that Katniss was like out here slaying them all one by one. And then Peeta was just like hiding in a fucking rock. I'm like, come on, dude. Come on. Go on somewhere. Go be a better version of yourself. Why do you have to hide in a rock while your girl is out here actually handling things all by herself? Go be a better version. Go be the best version of yourself. So yeah, the way that Katniss had honestly been carrying the whole Hunger Games, it was getting annoying. I'm glad they brought Peeta in. I'm glad he showed up to play patty cake. Did he like whisper? He was like, psst, Katniss, psst, hey, down here. Look. Yeah, he did. He whispered. That is cute. Oh, I love those two. That was my favorite. That's my favorite movie, by the way. Well, guys, I have to pee. I haven't even gotten out of bed, really, so I gotta go. But it's been fun. I just wanted to tell you that the dad was like, I'm gonna go. I have to leave him, but I leave him to you. I know that you'll take care of him. I know you'll protect him. So, yeah, I got a telepathic message from the guy that I put in jail that he wants to leave his son with me because I'm spiritually able to take care of him. Because he's so high vibrational now. Like, he's such a divine masculine. He's going to need protection. And he knows that I can protect him. So he's letting him go. And that's what I wanted to tell you guys. Like, he's letting him go. And also that the judge ordered he's not allowed back here. So anyway, I just wanted to let you girls know about that. And Katniss motherfucking Everdeen, honey. For the win. Coming in hot. We're going to do it. We're going to do it like this. Girl is on fire. Yeah. This girl is inspired. Yes. So we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going back into the Hunger. If we're going into the Hunger Games 2.0, I'm going to need him. Okay. If we're going in, and we're going in with the objective to dismantle the Matrix, then I'm going to need him. And he's going to need me. And I'm going to need you guys as well. So thank you for being here. Thank you for the love and the support. But yeah, there's going to be some big changes happening in this world. And you guys are going to see it. You're going to see absolutely how God is about to take all of his people out of harm's way. It's going to be the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your entire life. God is rescuing the innocent ones. God is freeing his people. Like in the story of Moses, God is freeing his people. Yeah. You guys are going to have so much hope. There's so much hope. I represent that. I represent that. I represent that hope that you can get over as well, being surveilled by the CIA and FBI. I was literally being watched in this house by the FBI. The homeowner, the owner of this home, works for the FBI. So she told me that herself. And there are cameras in this home. I've been for 8 months living in a home as fucking the Truman Show. And I'm going to teach you guys how to get through it. I'm going to teach you. This girl is on fire. Yes. Okay, anyway, I love you. And I thank you for being here. Kendall, bless your heart. I love you. If you guys never show up again, if I never see you again, it's okay. Listen, I love you. And I always loved you. And I thank you that you supported me. And if you can't support me loudly anymore because you're afraid of the Capitol, I get that. I get that. But just know that I love you. And I know you love me. What is that? I can't do it. I can't do the thing with the Yeah, I love you. So I'm going to let you go. Bye, guys.